Love everyone. It's Alec here. Here's my audience member of the stream. Have you ever seen those clips of wild gatherings having individuals jump off of 8-foot trucks, landing backwards onto a table and breaking it? Have you ever seen just sitting on a Sunday, studying, being quiet and peaceful, and then you hear an abundance of yelling coming across the neighborhood, and you almost get concerned, and then you realize it's Sunday, football is on. Well, the community is very large of football, and it really has us going crazy. Football brings communities from different ethnic cultures and backgrounds, no matter the prior status, political situations or any of that BS. It really brings out the best in people. In order to gain a full understanding of this football as a culture, as well as the impact it has on communities, I'm going to separate the times of year to show you how year-round the culture stays strong. Right, football and seasons of games. Football seasons are 5 months long, starting in September, ending in January. Every Sunday, Thursday, and Mondays, games go on, and it brings people. You could either choose to watch it at home and invite friends, family together, or get the gang together, go out, drive, make it a day, and watch it at a stadium. It's one of the best things and greatest feelings to have that event with your loved and close ones. As Catherine Logan from Johns Hopkins Newsletters explains, her and her family had gained closer from her childhood, just from the Patriots bringing them together. And when you go to a game, you are treated like family when you see people with the sharing teams. I remember going out on driving and I'm just getting some Chick-fil-A and I see someone with a Raiders jersey and it's almost like I've known him for a decade. It's truly wonderful. Second, fantasy football and betting. All that, it brings people together. Before the season starts, you're going to call your friends, family, relatives, and get together, get that fantasy going. All season long, you're going to be competing and baggering with those friends, and it's just going to be a blast, and that cultural aspect is just wonderful. You're also could be betting on players, and that brings a more intimate relationship with the game. You're going to be watching the game so close head on because if this person gets 3 catches, you win $5. It is dangerous, so I like to give people a warning, but it does bring a lot of fun and joy with people I have around me and around the world. It also just makes the games a lot more attentive. If I have $5 on these 3 teams winning, I'm gonna call my 3 best buddies, get over here, get a couple drinks, pizza, and we're gonna be going crazy, jumping up and down at that game. Written in the webpage Santander.com, they had taken some surveys such as how 1,500 individuals in 10 countries said that 71% of them are happier when their team is playing. And that 80% of them showed expression how football brings their loved ones and close ones together. Super Bowl and off season, it's the biggest gathering of all sports events. Just this past Super Bowl had around 115 million views, according to the NFL.com, and that is mind-blowing. It brings people, even if you don't like football, you could go and watch it. The halftime show brings so many cultures together, all for one big football community. After the Super Bowl, it's off season. That's where the hardcore football fans have to come out. If you're not an everyday football fan, there's not really much to watch, but you get to see the details in football, what people get paid and all the crazy stuff, the background news. We all know if you are aware of this gentleman here, Antonio Brown, there's always some crazy stuff going on in the NFL offseason. Also, these jerseys, it brings people together. You get a couple jerseys together, you go out, people know what you're repping. It brings random people into family. It truly is wonderful. And, well, we went over how the football season and games bring family and close relatives together. It rekindles old relationships. You haven't seen Johnny in 8 months. Oh, football season's coming back. He's coming over. We're getting this fantasy going. It brings everyone together. You also got fantasy and betting. It's truly wonderful. I really gained a close relationship just betting on my favorite player. And the Super Bowl comes. It's one of the most looked upon moments of all year. I see that, and it makes me so happy to look at the new halftime show, who's performing or who's even playing. It's just a joy. Well, go Raiders. Appreciate you for listening to my speech, and have a good one.